Hello, I do apologise. I've been trying to get it connected for the last 20 minutes. Welcome to Dumpy Media Finance. So Bitcoin, the bulls versus the bears. Give us a thumbs up if you're with us, or say hi in the comments. Well, I think we'll just jump straight into it. We've got one viewer at the moment, so hello and thank you for joining us. We'll jump over to the Bitcoin chart and we'll get started, shall we? So here we are at the Bitcoin chart. We're on the daily chart here. I'll just turn this off. So this is a daily chart on the Bitcoin US dollar. As my previous video, we can see that it's adhering to the Fibonacci levels at the moment. So we've come up, we've touched this level at the high, and then we've dropped 50%. We've then pushed to the 1618. We've dropped 50% once again, and then price has been pushing higher. Now people have been asking me in PMs and everything, is Bitcoin going to crash out? As you can see here, since we've hit the 50% mark, price has run up. We had a bit of resistance here from the trend line, but price has gone above that, broke above it, gave us a new all-time high, and then it's come back, and all it's done, it's just tested that trend line. So yesterday, because we're on daily candles, we pushed down, but it didn't close above it, it pushed back up before the close of the day. And today we've done exactly the same. We've pushed down, we got below the trend line, but the buyers have come back in and they've pushed us back up. So I'm confident that price is still going to continue all the way up to our 1618 level, which is around about 77,280, depending on which chart you're looking at. So 77,000 mark, somewhere like that. Throw us your comments, or say hi in the comments. Hi Steve. Thanks for joining me, Steve. I believe you've got a video coming out on Friday as well, all about Bitcoin. Everyone's talking about Bitcoin at the moment. Basically, I wanted to do this live stream because I wanted to talk about the Bitcoin price, and like I say, we have retraced to the 50% level before continuing higher, but people are panicking now because we started getting this pullback after we'd had the all-time high. People started panic selling, and that's why prices come down. We also had a bit of fundamentals in the news as well, but I'm confident this was just testing the trend line, and it was the buyers squeezing the last of the sellers out before price continues moving up. Now it might take us to the middle of April, somewhere around there, to actually reach the 77,000 level, but I'm confident that it's not going to be much after where we are here, what, 12th of April, something like that. So just under a month away. and then we'll probably get another retracement to the 50% zone and retest that trend line once again. What are your thoughts? Be good to hear someone else's opinion. Steve-O or whoever else is with us, say hi. Don't forget to give me the like, the thumbs up or the thumbs down as well. This is my first live stream and I do apologise about being late. As I was saying, I couldn't get the camera to work for some reason. I had to reset everything. Stephen Marr, nice work. I think Bitcoin will go strong and continue with the adoption of Apple, Tesla and PayPal. Yes, indeed, Steve. Apple, Tesla and PayPal are all going to start, or they've already started, accepting Bitcoin. And now the big boys are on board. All these smaller companies will probably jump on board as well. How's it look and sound? Does everything look and sound okay? Obviously I'm on the hosting end, so I can't see anything. Price is above. No, I don't see it breaking. I think it might get below it, but if it does, it'll always close above it. I don't think it'll close below this trend line. If it does close below the trend line, then it could be a completely different story. But I think price, every time price comes down and tests this trend line, the buyers are pushing it back up. As I said yesterday, we came below and then pushed higher before the close, and today we've pushed lower and the buyers have come back and sent us back up. We have got a couple of sellers in there at the moment trying to push us down. Thanks, Steve. That's alright as long as everything's working. So we're above the trend line there at the moment. I don't see it breaking above this triangle. In my previous video, I put the link down below. We put a triangle on here so you can see the A, B, C and D level here, which gave us this triangle, and that triangle takes us all the way to 169 or 168,000, I think it was. If we just scoot down a little bit and zoom in, still not far enough. So yeah, 169,000 is where that triangle ends, so I can't see it breaking any higher than this triangle all the way to at least 100,000, which I think will be our next high after the 77,000. Anyone else's thoughts? It'd be nice, leave them in the comments or put them in the live chat. Do you want to see any more time frames? Do you want me to look at the 4-hour time frame? See how we're doing on there, try and get a shorter term of what the price is doing. Let's do that. So we'll jump over here. Rather than the daily chart, we'll jump to the 4-hour chart here. Expand it a wee little bit. Right, so you can see the price has respected that trend line here. We've tried to push lower, but we've always closed above it. Here again, we've come down, we've tested it, and then the buyers have jumped back in and we've started pushing higher. We've broken through the moving average, so there was not much strength keeping it below there. So that's my thoughts on Bitcoin. I know we're looking at the 4-hour chart, or we've just been looking at the 4-hour chart, and it's just showing everything. It's respecting the trend line, and I definitely see us going to the 77,000 level very, very soon. So I'm just playing with some new gadget, well, not new gadgets, it's a new piece of software, or it's new for me, it's not new for everyone else. It's the OBS Studio, free to download, and it allows me to change between different screens. So if I moved this one up here and switched it on, bunged it over there, there we go, enjoying this. Right, do we have any more questions? When is the next big push? I think we're in it, Steve. Yeah, 18 million coins in circulation at the moment, and there's only 21 million available. Out of that 18 million coins in circulation, I would say probably, I think it's 8 million or 10 million are actually not owned by Satoshi Nakamoto, who invented Bitcoin, and they've never been touched ever since Bitcoin was invented. So only half of those are actually in circulation, and you've also got the ones which people have lost as well. So if people have lost the wallet keys, then they can't access them, and no one else can access them. So they're stuck in the cloud, in the blockchain. I'm going to change my glasses. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't see properly. I haven't got my the correct specs on. I can hardly see out of these either. When do you see 70k? I see 70k by the middle of April 2021. So let's go back to the chart. I'll just flick over to the daily chart first, and then if I move this one up there and transition over. Right, so the fib zone at the moment, so we've started pushing back up and we're at the 618. So from this point here, we've pushed up. We went to the 50% zone, and we've had a little bit of a retracement at the 618, which is about right actually. Gets to the 50% push higher, and then it needs a breather before it can continue. So we've pushed to the 50%, we've had a retracement to the 618, tested that trend line at the same time, and then that's give us our breath and stamina to actually push up towards this 618. Thank you to our current viewers. Currently got 2 online. Much appreciated. Yeah, much appreciated to our viewers. I haven't looked at the altcoins. I don't actually follow the altcoins, I just follow Bitcoin, but I would imagine that when we're doing this pullback here, everyone jumped onto Ethereum or other forms of crypto, because it's usually in the quiet times for Bitcoin, the altcoins do well. So this is Ethereum on the daily chart. So no, it's following the same pattern as Bitcoin. So we've pushed higher, Had a retrace. Yeah. I'll stick with my Bitcoin, thank you very much. Though I have had, someone did tell me to watch ONT. Apparently this is doing well. When was it they actually said? It was back here when I was told to look at it. We've pushed a hell of a lot higher, but it's pulled back its losses since and tested this moving average. But we are on pushing higher, so that's following Bitcoin as well. I think all altcoins are, or all the popular ones, they all follow in sync. But that's my prediction anyway. I think price will, we've tested this trend line, and I think round about 1-2 AM UK time, so in what, 2, 4, saying about 6 hours, next 5-6 hours, we'll start seeing this pushing higher and breaking into a new all-time high, I would have thought, because it's usually once the Asian markets open, then Bitcoin price starts to fly. Once again, thank you for joining me. If you like the content, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, then please be gentle with those thumbs down, or better still, give me 2 thumbs down. And don't forget to subscribe as well, it really does help. Leave a comment if you've got anything you'd like me to look at on the charts. I don't just do cryptocurrencies, I do stocks as well. I look at Apple, Facebook, Tesla. I look at semiconductor companies. I'm currently looking at travel companies like booking.com or trip.com, because obviously people are getting the vaccine and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Fingers crossed that we can start booking our holidays. So them companies, the prices are really starting to push higher. And if you want to I'm doing the now because I'm live. If you're in the UK and you'd like to sign up to my link below for free trade or for Revolut Bank, then it would be much appreciated. Free trade, I'll try and show you if I can. I haven't brought my phone with me. I've left my phone somewhere. It must be upstairs. So, I was going to show you, Free Trade is an app that you can get on the App Store. I'm on Apple device. You can also get it on the Android as well. And it's an FCA regulated company, so it is regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, and you can buy micro shares in anything. So rather than paying, let's say it was £160 for a share in Apple, just for one share, you can buy a fraction of that share and just pay $3 and buy $3 worth of that share, and then the next time you've got $3 spare, buy another $3, and you make money on it all the time if it's going up, and if it's coming down, you just sell it, convert it back to whatever currency you're in. So it's a brilliant little app, and I keep all my crypto on Revolut in my wallet in Revolut. I don't leverage, it's just buy, hold, sell at the high, buy at the low. How is the S&P 5? The S&P 500 is going to drop on its arse, mate. It's still pushing higher at the moment, but it's got to buckle at some point. It just can't sustain these movements. As you've seen, this is a daily chart, so price pushes higher. It stayed above the moving averages until this point in January. It then buckled and it's come down and tested the long-term moving average before pushing back higher. It's then come back and tested again. It's dropped below and closed below, but then it managed to push back higher again. I think it's going to range for a bit, and then I think we're going to drop. I really do, Steve. What's your opinion? Yeah, I'm afraid so. It's got to buckle. Well, you're the first one to say that we're heading for a crash, and the S&P 500 is the top tech companies. Look at how everything has happened in the past. When was it Google or AOL or someone like that went into the S&P 500? 6 months later, there was a big stock market crash. We've just had Tesla, who's a big name. Electric cars are the future, aren't they? That's where the technology's heading at the moment. So Tesla getting to the S&P 500 within 6 months, we've got to see a market crash. It's happened every time. 1929, 1986 was it? I can't remember what year that one was. 2008. Someone has always gone into the S&P 500 6 months before it drops out, and it's always been one of the big companies that's done it. Apple's doing an event on the 23rd, rumour has it. Apple always do something extravagant. They're so powerful, aren't they, Apple? I mean, they're such a good ecosystem. I know they're expensive, way too expensive, but they just do what it says on the box. Apple, let's have a look at Apple. Because I don't think Apple's dropped below the trend line. So we've got a triangle here. This is the daily chart on Apple. Price has been pushing higher since forever. We reached a high 144, and then we've pulled down in this triangle. We broke below the triangle. We've then come back up, tested that triangle as support and been rejected before moving back down, and we've also been rejected from the moving averages as well. So I mean, this is a long-term moving average, the orange one, and it's been rejected on the daily chart yesterday. We've had a bit of a push higher today, but I still feel that we're coming down. You can see that from my chart. I still think price is going to buckle. It'll get to at least 100, maybe even further. Oops. Oops, thanks for that. I'm still getting used to the new toys. There we go. That's better. I apologise. I put it on the chart and it still didn't transfer across. I'll wait for it to catch up on the stream. But yeah, this is the Apple chart here. So as you can see, price pushed higher. It's respected this trend line, this support level. It's pushed higher. We've come out. And then in this is a triangle it's formed. We've broken below that triangle, we've come down, we've then pushed back higher to test that triangle, and it's given us resistance. We've then pulled back down again. Price has gone back up, but it's been held back by the moving average. It's a triangle, Steve. Gone from the low here to the high, back to the low, back to this high, and it's given us this triangle, which is a reversal signal. If you go on Google, type in reversal triangle, as you can see, go back. There we go. So that's the Apple chart. Thank you to everyone that's watching. Big thumbs up to you. You want me to look at the Tesla chart, Steve? Fair enough. Let's jump over here and click on this wee thing here. It's done exactly the same. We've respected this moving average all the way up. The orange moving average, that's your long-term moving average. We've still pushed higher here, and then last 22nd of February we've pushed below that moving average. Price has come down, retested it, and then pushed lower. We've come back up lately, we've tested it, it's been rejected, we've tested again, it's been rejected, and we're just pushing higher at the moment. So we need to break above that moving average. That's an exponential moving average at 55. So 55 exponential moving average on the daily chart. We need to break above that before we can have an indication of where we're going. That's on Tesla. So what's this? This is trip.com. Trip.com. This is when vaccinations started going out, 3rd of February 2021, and look what's happened to price since. We've smashed through the moving averages and we've gone parabolic all the way up here. We've come back down, retested that moving average, and then had another push higher. So that is trip.com. Why is that? Because people have started getting the vaccine and they think that everything's going back to normal. Anything else we'd like to look at? How long have we been going? Half an hour. Well, we've been live for half an hour. I've actually been thinking I was live for the last 50 minutes. Don't forget that thumbs up if you've liked what we're doing, and the thumbs down if you haven't, or hit the thumbs down twice if you didn't like the content, and also bang that subscribe button for me. It all helps. Leave us a comment. Right, I'm going to call it a day. We've done half an hour live. That's not bad for my first live show. My name's Dominic Beattie. You've been watching Domby Media Finance. Do 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 do. Thank you once again. Ouch. See you soon. Keep safe.